Hey YouTube, this is Jen, your Pudgy Picker. Got another Thursday garage sale haul for you. Today we went to 29 garage sales and I spent $69. So let's jump right in, see what I got. I did buy some stuff for myself this time. This is a bag that has wheels on it. And here you unzip this little part here and a handle comes up. So I got that for my computer, my laptop. It's getting pretty heavy, the one I have, and if I need to carry it anywhere or take it anywhere, a rolly one would probably be best. So that was $10. I offered $7 and she accepted. Got this really cool, interesting old suitcase. I want to show you the inside. Funny price they had on it too, $1.50. Isn't that an odd price? Let me open it up and show you. So I don't know if this was redone or what. It's got a flap there, and interesting. So, woo, smells a little musty. I might have to put some dryer sheets or something in here to kind of reduce the funk a little. I have to tell you, today, the first probably 5 sales we went to, they were all like shabby chic, Pinterest, boutique. It was ridiculous. The prices were ridiculous. It was crazy. Then we hit some other sales. I did find a few items. Connor only found, I believe, 3 items today. He got a Sony Walkman. It was in a red color. He paid $1 for that. He got I think a Led Zeppelin album. And the best item he got today was a Kindle Paperwhite e-reader, and it was $5. It did not have the charger with it, but it works perfectly fine. So he's going to be putting that on eBay. So that is all he got today. I did get a couple of shirts for myself. I got that one. My husband keeps telling me I'm starting to dress like an old lady. That's not very nice. This one has butterflies on it. Then I did get some shorts for Connor. I got this one. I'll just throw these on the floor. This one, he loves these kind of cargo type pants. And he also likes these. They're like the basketball shorts. So I got one in black, one in blue. And this tag is stuck on me. I think these pants were $2 each. These were $1 each. So not too bad. Got a couple of older kid books. This one is 1001 Riddles. I would tell you the year, but it is in Roman numerals. And that drives me nuts because my husband is great at decoding those, me not so much. So what I usually do is I Google them. So this one is 1001 Riddles. This one is called The Witch Next Door. This is an older one, as you can tell. Interesting. Oh, and this one is Barney's Adventures. So those will probably go in an antique booth. This pile are all Barbie books. These are from like 98, I believe. I did have these for Kaylin when she was little. My daughter was never really into dolls. So, but she did have lots of books. So these, this stack and this stack came to $1.50. It was funny. This was one of those more expensive garage sales, and there was a lady just kind of buzzing around. You could tell her brain was scrambled like mine. And I asked her, oh, how much are the kid books? And she goes, $0.10 each. So I picked out $1.50 worth. I went up to pay the lady, and she said to the other one, hey, so-and-so, what did you tell her these were priced at? And she said, $0.10 each. And the lady that had asked what the price was looked at the lady who said $0.10 a piece and just glared at her like, that's not enough. So lucky me, $1.50. I got a Real Simple magazine, did some bargaining, so that one was essentially free. I think she only had a quarter on it anyway. I don't mind looking at some of these type of books if they're cheap enough. I used to get a lot of magazines and I didn't have a lot of time to read them, and it just got to a point where it's just a waste of money. Even if it's only $6 or $8 for a year, if I'm not reading it, it's a waste of money. So I do pick these up occasionally, and then ones like these, the Real Simple, or any other, the HGTV or any of the do-it-yourself ones, I always pass on to my sister because she likes the same thing. Did manage to find a Vera Bradley purse today. There was another sale that had 3 or 4, and they were marked $20 each, so I said no thanks. This one is in very clean, pristine shape, and inside the tag is in the bottom of the bag. So I don't know how much this was originally. It's the care instructions. It's not the tag, but I mean, it's a really cute bag. This one, I believe, and there goes the phone. Okay, I am sorry for the interruption. As I was saying, I believe this was, she had $10 on it. I offered $8. It's a little more than I usually pay, but it is a very popular, brand and such, and it is very clean. Yeah, there is a sticker that says 10. This is interesting. I saw this and I thought, wow, that's really a cute bag, and it's almost like plastic covered. And then up here is fabric, and then around these are leather. And so I thought, well, I'll look and see what brand it is. And you're never going to guess what it is. Yes, it's a Fossil bag. So if you follow me on Twitter under The Pudgy Picker, it was funny because I tweeted, guess what? I found another Fossil bag. And about 5 minutes later, the company Fossil said, hey, Jen, what kind of Fossil purse did you get? I was like, whoa. So I just said briefly what it looked like, and I took a picture and tweeted it back to them. And they said, oh, cute bag. Hope you enjoy it or something, real PR-ish. But it was so funny. I was like, wow, okay, even Fossil's tweeting me back now. Before, I couldn't find a Fossil bag last summer if my life depended on it. So I'm sure this is not going to do as good as the leather bags, but it is a very cute print. Has $5 on it. At this garage sale, I got a $5 purse and then another purse for $3 I'm going to show you. And I asked her would she take 6. So technically I only got this for $3 or $4. The other purse I got at the same sale, and I'm kind of even wondering why I picked this up. This is a Vera Bradley as well. Now, I don't know if you know, Vera Bradley makes these denim ones as well. And you can really tell they're Vera Bradley, of course, by the tag, but by the inside. So this is a very small purse. Has a metal chain on it. And I have another Vera Bradley in the denim, and I have it listed, and it's just sitting. So I don't know if it's just, of course, this is more popular. The people like, bright colors. That is what Vera Bradley is known for. So I will do some research, see what it'll go for. You never know. I did pick up this perfume, La Vida Loca, $3. I offered $2. It doesn't go for very much. In fact, it's weird. Some people are selling it for $9.99 free shipping, and other people are selling it for $29.99 to $34.99. So I don't know. It's weird. I have to do a little research and see what's up with that and why there's such a price delta there. Occasionally, I like to use hands-free device with my phone. This one was, I believe, a whole $1.50, and it will work with my phone. I got a Jane Fonda exercise VHS tape. They do pretty good, and this one is sealed, so that's pretty cool. And I'm sure this is from the 80s. So I haven't done any research on that yet. This is interesting. It is number one of, I believe, 3 DVDs. Popeye the Sailor. These are cartoons from 1933 to 1938. What did it say? 4 hours, my husband said. I don't know what I would do if I had to watch 4 hours of Popeye. It might be considered torture. But when I looked at it, 1933, that's the year my mama was born. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure all of us remember Popeye from when we were kids, even through reruns and such. So it says it's remastered, uncut, and fortified with spinach. So I believe I paid a whole $1 for that. There's 4 CDs in there, or DVDs in there. This is a really cool little metal wall hanging with this little shellish design on there. That was only $2. My son doesn't have any dress shoes, and these didn't have laces, but these are Nunn Bush brand. And it was funny because the lady, when she looked down at my son's feet, she goes, "Ooh, what size shoe does your son wear?" And I said, he's wearing 13s, maybe even needs a 14. She says, "Those dress shoes there are size 13. And I was like, oh, he does need a pair. It's funny because my husband wears a 10. So if my son does need dress shoes, he's just kind of stuck. So it was funny because they had this $5 tag on it, and then it looked like there was another stick-on tab that was on there that said $1. And the lady goes, oh, she was talking to her friend that was running the sale. She goes, well, it's got the $1 sticker on. I guess we're going to have to sell it for $1. And I said, look, you know what, just how about we go in the middle and I'll give you $2.50 for them. Because, you know what, I'm not going to be a jerk. I mean, you're not a store. You don't have to adhere to well, it has that sticker on it. Besides, this one has a secure price tag, so that's what it was. So, I was fair. This is an interesting lot. I don't buy cutlery or silverware or dinnerware very often, but these are just so pretty. They do say made in Japan, and they do say stainless steel on them, although you'll probably never ever be able to focus on that. So I haven't done any research on these, and I figure if somebody doesn't want to buy them to use them, then they will probably buy them for making jewelry. So a lot of people do buy cutlery for that price, or for that reason. This is an interesting little hanging strawberries that are salt and pepper shakers. That was only $1. It was just so cute. Oh, by the way, these were $2. Yes, it is a flamingo, but do you know what that's for? It is to put your toilet brush in. I'm probably going to list that on eBay. That is a very unique item, and I'm sure maybe somebody in Florida will buy it. It is like a ceramic glass, and it was only $2. I did get this box of vintage mixed Valentine's Day cards. Most of these are like the ones when you're a little kid in school that you fill out, and then they have the little chintzy envelopes in here. I'm sure you all remember those days. So that was only $1. Interesting story on these. This lady had 2 baskets of these. They're essentially like wall sconces. I'll have to clean the glassware up in there. But she had these in 2 bags. There are 12 of them. And I was thinking, could I use those in my house? Or I could definitely sell those. So I said to the lady, she had 10 on them, 10 on all of them. And I said, would you do 8? And she goes, yeah, go ahead. She said, those are from Pier 1 and they cost me an absolute fortune. So that was nice to know that they are from Pier 1 Import when I do my research, because there are no stickers or anything on them. But aren't they pretty, the different color beads and the earth tones? So I did a little calculation on my phone, of course, and not in my brain. And at $8, those are like 67 cents a piece. So you can't hardly beat that. I did get this LL Bean canvas boat and tote, they are called. That was 50 cents. It's in pretty good condition. It is a little dirty, so what I'll do is I'll take my sweeper attachment and sweep in there real good. But there's just a few little scuffs here and there. But I tell you, these bags are so sturdy, they will survive practically anything. But 50 cents, I just couldn't say no to that. So that was a good deal. And the last few items I got are on the floor. I did manage to get another little footstool, and it's like a leather look vinyl. Isn't that interesting? And it even has, I don't know, I guess you'd take this off to clean it. It's got a zipper on it. This was a whole $2. And let's see here. Yeah. So, has a date 2013 on it, so it's not that old. But I thought that was a really cute little accent piece for $2. This was an interesting find. I haven't gone through all of this yet, but there are an absolute ton of these zinc ball mason jar lids. I know these sell. I've sold them in the past. So these will do well. I'll probably end up doing lots of them. I'm going to do some research. It even has some of the glass ones. So like I said, I have to do some research on these and see how these do. What name is on that? What is that? I don't know. Prestel? I don't know. The only question I do have is, what are these for? There's a whole bunch of these in here that have this little opening in the top. So I'm sure you will all tell me what that is before I get a chance to research it. You guys are so knowledgeable. I truly appreciate all you guys going, oh yeah, that's a so-and-so and it does this and that. But look at all of these in here. There's just tons. Well, the funny thing is this lady, what is that? Yeah. So it's funny because this lady had this sitting out, and she had 3 other boxes of mason jars that were older, and I don't really need the mason jars, and she had $20 for all of it, the box of lids and then 3 other boxes of mason jar lids. And I said, would you sell the lids separately? She said, no, I want to keep it all together. And I said, oh, well, I would give you 10 for just the lids. And she goes, okay. So, you can ask, and if somebody says no, throw out your best price, because I thought, well, if she says no, then, oh, well, I tried. So that was a good deal. So, I mean, there are literally dozens and dozens and dozens of these lids in here. So if you know what these are for, please let me know in the comments down below. I would appreciate it ever so much. So I'll go through that later when I have some time. In fact, I'll probably take it outside and, lay them out on the front walk or something to figure out, because I'm sure it's pretty filthy in the bottom of this box. So that is all I got for you today. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. Share me in your circle. And I will see you next time. Let me know what you're finding out there. And until then, happy picking. Bye.